So I was on a Discord call last week, and the guys started talking about, one of the guys wanted to exercise, right? He wanted to start going to the gym. He wanted to start just building a good body, and he was asking for advice in that Discord call. And the thing is that he couldn't afford a gym, so I started telling him that he should just start making push-ups, right? He was a beginner. I told him that there are literally like 1,000 types of push-ups out there, and that he can build something from there. Like at least he can build a foundation of his fitness structure until he can afford a gym, right? And one of the other guys started telling him that making push-ups was not worth it, right? He started telling him that making 30, 100 push-ups a day was not going to make a difference. And that made me think to myself, well, I know that you guys are not like stupid, and then you know that the second guy is wrong. The guy that told him that making 30 push-ups every day doesn't make a difference, that's just stupid, man. And if you're following me, and if you think otherwise, you should stop following me, man. Because I don't think that way at all. Like, that's just stupid. All progress is progress, and making 30 push-ups a day is better than not doing it all, right? And an idea that came to my mind is something that Jordan Peterson has said in the past, and that is that the first step is to accept how pathetic you are. Because chances are that if you are in a shitty situation, you're pathetic. And that is not a bad thing, man. And that's something that I had to accept back then, and I have to keep accepting every day about the things in which I'm still pathetic on. Maybe recording videos is something that I'm pathetic at. Like, I'm not really an expert. I'm not a pro when it comes to recording videos. I'm not the most articulate guy out there. English is not my first language, so I gotta really focus and put the work in order to be better at speaking in front of a camera and communicating this message. But you gotta accept how pathetic you are first, because if you're arrogant, like the second guy, like the guy that was saying that making 30 push-ups every day was not gonna make a difference, then you're not even gonna start. And if you start, you're gonna do something that is way beyond your reach. It's way beyond your level, bro, and that's not something that you can afford, man. When people do things like that, when people just go and do something that is way over their level because they were arrogant, and they thought that making 30 push-ups every day was not something worthy of their time, those are the type of guys that get injured at the gym. Those are the type of guys that are ego lifters, and they don't make any gains at the gym. Those are the guys that, I don't know if you guys have ever heard that phrase. Well, of course you have. Like, it's the most fucking famous phrase in the world, right? Saying is, so what doesn't kill you make you stronger. And the thing is that when you go way over your level, when you go way beyond your reach, the chances of it killing you are way higher, man. And maybe not killing you physically, right? You're not gonna die, of course, of going to a fucking gym in this case, but it maybe will be the spark of that thing that makes you not going to the gym ever again, because you injured, right? You injure yourself, you get injured at the gym, and you can never go again because you thought that making those push-ups in the first place was not the right thing, it was not a thing worthy of your time. And all of that came from you not accepting that you are pathetic. All of that came from you not accepting that you are a low-level person, at least in that expertise at the moment that you started. And you went ahead and you left a fucking 200-pound squat that time at the gym when it was your first time, and you got injured, and now you can never go again. And all of that from not accepting how pathetic you are in the first place. And look, man, like, being pathetic is not a bad thing. Like, there's nothing wrong about it. And you gotta see the bright side of being at a low level at things, because that only means that you can only go up, man. You can't go down if you're at the bottom already. So, like, you gotta start seeing the positive side of things, man. And this is something I got from Jordan Peterson as well. But when it comes to symbolic, to symbols in the hero journey, in the hero's journey, right? The fool is the precursor of the redeemer, right? So the fool is the precursor of the hero, and it is for a reason, because you gotta make a fool of yourself if you want to be an expert at something. If you want to be at the top at something, you gotta start at the bottom. All of the great people out there, the great people in history, they started somewhere. And if you can't accept and you can't recognize where you are at this moment, which is a very low level, that the possibilities of that are high, right? The chances are that you are at a really low level at that thing that you want to start, because you're young. What else do you fucking expect, man? To be at the fucking top if you haven't even started yet? You haven't even started living life between 0 and 18 years old. That's not fucking life, man. You haven't started. You're just going to school. Everyone's doing everything for you. Like, that's not even life. You haven't even started, bro. You're thinking that making 30 push-ups is not worth it, your time? Bro, like, get your head out of your ass. Recognize how pathetic you are, man. There's nothing wrong about it either. You're young. Just keep that in mind, and always keep the standard high.